Dart School presents Write Prisms and Cylinders 1. When two identical polygons are connected by rectangular faces such that the rectangles are perpendicular to the polygons, we have a right prism. So as you can see over here, we have two polygons. The polygons happen to be pentagons with 5 sides in this case. And here's one at the top. And the polygons are connected by these rectangles out here. Such that each rectangle is perpendicular to the face of the polygon. That's what a right prism is. If the base is a square, we call it a square prism. If the base is a rectangle, we call it a rectangular prism. If the base is a triangle, we call it a triangular prism, and so on. Let us say there are n sides on the base. So it's an n-sided polygon. And the length of each side is b. So b is equal to the length of each side on the base. So if this is a b, all these are b's. This is a b, this one's a b, this one's a b, and this one. And the same thing goes with the polygon at the top. Remember, they're just identical polygons. So we have an n-sided polygon, each side being b units in length. And let's also say that the area of this base is A. So let's say A is the area of the base. So if the base were to be a square, you could find the area of the square by multiplying b with itself. That's just as an example. And let's also go on to say that the length of each of these rectangles is denoted by the letter h. H stands for the height of this prism. So we have a few things to remember over here. The lateral surface area is equal to the sum of the areas of all the rectangular faces. Now if you look at one of these rectangles, it's going to be, the area is going to be h times b, right? So each one is a h times b, and how many of these rectangles we have actually depends on the number n. We have n number of these rectangles because there are n sides on the base. Therefore, the lateral surface area is going to be n times the height times the base. If you think about the total surface area, the total surface area is nothing but the lateral surface area plus the area of the bases. Now I already said that A is the area of each base and they're identical, so that's going to be a 2A for the two bases. Finally, the volume of this prism is going to be the area of the base multiplied with the height of the prism. A cylinder is a prism with circular bases. So you have two identical circles that are joined together. This is called the height of the cylinder, and as with all circles, there's a radius associated with the bases. Let's call that r. So the height of the cylinder and the radius of each of the bases, remember they were identical circles. These are the only two attributes that define the cylinder. The lateral surface area of the cylinder is the area of this curved portion. Now if you think about the cylinder and try opening it up, you'll probably realize that once this has been opened up, we have a rectangle whose height is h, and the length of this rectangle is going to be the perimeter or the circumference of the circle, which is 2 pi r. Therefore, the lateral surface area of the cylinder is going to be 2 pi r times h, which is 2 pi r h. The total surface area, on the other hand, is going to be the lateral surface area, which is 2 pi r h, plus the areas of the two circles. Therefore, this is going to be 2 pi r square. And the volume of the cylinder is going to be the area of the base, which is pi r square, times the height of the cylinder, which is h. So a few formulas for you to remember about right prisms and cylinders before you go on to solve some problems.